Hi, this is Robert with Pioneer Smokehouses, and today we're just going to do a little clip here on adding smoke to ribs with a Big Chief smoker. Now here's the thing, this thing only gets up to 160 degrees, so you're not really going to be smoking your ribs on there. But if you hit your ribs with a real heavy blast of smoke for about 30 minutes and then transfer them into either a hot grill or an oven or even a pellet smoker, you'll be in really good shape and get a really good start on that yummy smoky flavor. First thing we did was we plugged in the smoker. The next thing is that we loaded our preferred wood chips into the pan. Now this is apple, and I'm trying not to overload it. The last couple of times I put way too many chips in and wasted them. But for what we want to get a good 30 minutes of smoke out of it, and the less chips, it'll actually burn better. So I went ahead and piled a little pile in there without getting it too close to the edges. We'll go ahead and load that in the hot smoker. And then I'll just center the handle. And the reason I like to do that is because I have a fear that the hot metal might melt into the handle. It's never happened, but it could, who knows. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for that to start smoking. And while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna go get the ribs ready. I got my riblets ready, and I forgot to mention that we're not using actual ribs today. We're using riblets, which are basically the cuttings from the back of a rib. So when you see these really fancy, nice ribs in the butcher shop, this is what's left, and that's what I bought today. Go ahead and open this up, and you can see smoke is coming out. Not completely rolling yet, but good enough to start. I went ahead and put the riblets on the rib rack here because that'll fit in there and keep them up. So I put it on the upper shelf, and then there's a piece of tinfoil there to catch all the oil. After I do something really oily, like ribs or whatever, that tinfoil will go in the garbage. But when I do something like cheese, I can reuse that over and over. When you go to put the lid on, push it on one side, push your finger in the seam there, and it should just pop down just like that. Now I'm going to pull this out real quick, and you can see the smoke coming off it, and we'll put it back in there, and we're going to let it run for 30 minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven for my cooking temperature. Normally I would cook it out on the grill and finish it there, but today we're just going to go ahead and finish it in the oven because it's kind of a miserable day outside. We're rolling right along with the smoke here, and it's just about done. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the pan. Show you that right there, and you can see that it'd still probably burn another 5-10 minutes maybe. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in there today. Going to go ahead and lift this up just enough to take this out. I'll set it on here. Then I'll bring it up to the camera so you can get a good look at it. Now all we really wanted to do was put a smoke flavor on it, and now it's going to go into the oven. I'll take it and throw it on a cookie sheet and bake it for 2 hours at 250 degrees or 275 if need be. Then I'll sauce it at the last minute and broil it for a minute or two on each side. So I'll go ahead and run through those pictures here for you so that way you can check them out, and that will be dinner. So that's the trick. Just add a hint of smoke to it with the Big Chief smoker and cook it through another method. If you saw anything you like in this video, there's links below, and please do subscribe and share. Have a great day.